All right, guys, welcome back to SSFX Management. My name is Bruce, nicknamed the X. Okay, I promise to make short videos from now on. As you can see, I want to do as short as possible so that you can be able to do that. And then the good news is that from every week from now on, we'll be doing a video on how we nailed and how we get nailed out of the trade. So it simply means that once we hit the stop loss, we'll try to figure it out. We'll try to investigate what we did wrong in order for us to hit that stop loss, right? And then if we hit the TP again, we'll analyze again, and then this is how we did, this is how we nailed it, this is how it nailed us. And as you know now, we are partners with JP Market. You can WhatsApp anything. You can WhatsApp me on 079-03-88890, or you can just leave a comment down there on YouTube after you watch the video. Yeah, if you wanna join JP Market as well, okay? And then for training and for everything, for one-on-ones, you can come straight to the office if you're around Pretoria. If you're not around Pretoria, we can do online classes via Zoom. Cool. So the first thing that we did, SSFX that we did last week, we killed USDZAR. How did we kill it? Simple. So if you can see here, we got the before and the after of USDZAR, all right? So let me try to explain. If you can see, there's not much information on the picture. So my partner and I were discussing a lot of things on that picture. We call it lazy analysis, but it's verified. It's very funny if you know how we analyze it. This is after, this is before. So let's break it down. Okay, let's jump straight to the MT4 and show you how we did it. There is the USDZAR. Okay, first of all, we started by looking at daily time frame. By the time we look at the market, price was on somewhere there. So we decided somehow, okay, let's see. Number one, we said price might come down, turn there to the trend line, and then go back up to that level. The trend line I'm talking about is this one, something like that. So we are playing fun with the market, and then, like I always tell our students, that you have to always play around with it. So another thing, we have order block there. So we thought maybe it might still go down to this order block again. You just have to play around with it until you got what you want, until you got what you're looking for. So if it breaks down going down like that, if it breaks going down like that, we have a head here, and then we have a nice shoulder there, right? And then how many entries did you get there? How many confluence do we have? We have only head and shoulders. So somehow we said, okay, this head and shoulder, we don't like the head and shoulder that is like this, that doesn't have a breakout of something. If the neck is so straight, if the neckline is so straight, I don't like it that way. So if we can quickly go to lower time frames, let's say 4 hour. Number one, what did you see? We still have our order block roughly there, right? Let's say number two, we have a breakout going up. See, we knew that from here, it has to go back. From here, it's gonna go back to test the certain level, which is this level here. So we nailed it so nicely because remember the last video I did, we said, okay, this here will be our nice pennant, right? And then this one here will be our trend line there. So it's gonna be our nice pennant, which is a consolidation, which we said from there is gonna continue going up like that. Another thing that we used was Fibonacci. We pulled Fibonacci from the high to the low, from the low to the high there. So what I'm quickly wanna try to explain to you guys is how we sold it going down to that level. We knew that is a counter trend, it's very dangerous, but we sold it Anyway, how do we solve it? Okay, number one, it was on H4. My partner saw this order block here, and then he drew the order block like that. It says if price touch this order block, we are going in with a sell, right? And then price came to the order block number one, touches here. We know what market makers are doing. It touches there. It went down a little. Go back to the order block. It went down a little. And then went back for the third level at the order block, which our strategy we're using is 1, 2, 3, which is very, very simple. So immediately when it touched there for the third time, we pressed sell there for price to go down to that level. So let's break it down even further more. How many entries do we have? How many entries do you think we have there? So we didn't have only one entry, we had two. Go to 1 hour. If you go to 1 hour, this is our breakout. Sorry about that. This was our breakout. And then we knew that after every breakout, price will go back to test, and then we take advantage of it. So again, we used Fibonacci from the high to the low and sell it at 50 zone, which is level there. So most of the time what we do, we place two pending orders, one on 60, one on 50, right? And then one of that will be triggered. If you don't want to use Fibonacci, it's fine. You can use your order block. You can just say, okay, let me just use an order block. You just draw your order block like that. So once price touches that order block, you press it, sell going down to that level there. So we are having a problem with the exit. So we didn't get out exactly where, we didn't get out all the way down there. We went out somewhere here because of these levels here. So somewhere here we went out. Okay, so somewhere here, this is our exit. This is where we went. We went out somewhere there. We take our money and run. And then now let's break it down even further more. People who bought ZAR with us yesterday are very happy because we did this. So this is our signal for ZAR today that we bought. People say my strategy is so boring because it's very, very easy. It get to the point where it's so boring. So it breaks again, going up. As you can see, it breaks there, going up from an inverse head and shoulder. So we knew that if price break this level, it has to go back and test. So to go back and test that level. So if you were complaining that because we were on a buy somewhere here, if you're complaining that we are on a loss, then now you are back into profit. So the question now is, where is it going? Where is it going quickly? Okay, let's draw a line there because price bounced here and here and there, right? So we're looking at that level there to take our first exit. So we know exactly what's going to happen next. If we get out and run there, we've got another resistance here, which is being taken out now. If you can see, price is breaking that resistance. After every breakout, simple rule, after every breakout, price will pull back to that level before it continue going up. So we're riding this all the way to 14.93 rand, 14.93 rand. It's going back to 14.93. So if you're already on a buy, you can buy now. If you buy now, your nicest entry could have been here to this level. So if you buy now, your stop loss should be below that level there. Don't touch these shadows. Just put it below that levels there. If you bought here, somewhere here, like we did, we place our stop loss there. So what the confluence is, what gives us the reason to buy this pair? Number one, daily time frame. What about daily time frame? It's on your strong support. Obviously, it's gonna pull back. Why do we say it's a strong support? It's because it failed to break here. This is our resistance. It was our resistance that 10 support, and also there, and also anticipated a failed breakout there, right? And then also, even if you go all the way back to 1990, you'll find out that price bounced there again. Cool. So number two, what does H4 say? Ask yourself, don't just ask yourself, what does H4 say? H4 said that this is a pennant, right? This is a pennant. So a pennant is a continuation of, it's a continuation pattern. So if a pennant is like this, price somehow is gonna continue going up. So what was market doing here? What was market makers doing here? We're taking the stop loss of people who bought at 61.8 of Fib. If you pull your Fib like this, people who use Fibonacci were obviously taken out. So the reason I'm saying always hide your stop loss. People who bought here going up were obviously taken out where? Taken out down somewhere down here. Because some of them will place, I call this one an aggressive stop loss. I call this one the safest stop loss. We don't care how far it is, as long as we got our risk and reward ratio. So if you bought there, this could have been your risk, right? And then this one here could have been your reward. So if you bought here, there we are going back to that level. So you can see the risk and reward is very nice. So don't go 50 pips stop loss, 30 pips stop loss just because someone told you to go 50 pips stop loss. Remember, we are SSFX, we know how to do, we've been practicing a lot, we've been blowing a lot of accounts, and then we get to the point where we said no more blowing off the account. Right, like I promised, I want to cut these videos short nowadays. I want to cut them short, right? Okay, so 1 hour gives you an entry. If you're not in, please jump in, place your stop loss below the low. If you're not in, already, place the stop loss below the low, which is there. Go in there at current market price. Take your profit there at the top. Don't be scared. Take your profit there, somewhere around somewhere around 1490. Somewhere around 1490, take your profit there. How many confluences do we have? Nice questions. Number one, change of structure. My strategy is, the strategy we're using is so boring because it's very, very easy. Number two, inverse head and shoulders. Number three, do we have 1, 2, 3 this side? Someone just drew 1, 2, 3 this side. We had 1, 2, 3 that side, which is the 1, 2, 3 strategy that we are using. 1, 2, 3 that side. Okay. So number four, you can add Fibonacci, or you can add order block. It's up to you. Fibonacci and order block correspond on one thing all the time. If you pull your Fibo from there to there, where is your 61? Price went straight into 61.8. You could have been finding a nice buy there, going all the way up. Guys, I try to cut as short as possible nowadays. I want you guys not to get bored. I want you guys not to get bored, and then enjoy our videos, guys. Don't worry about my accent. Don't worry about my everything. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about everything, guys. So Please, guys, can you please share this video, subscribe. By so doing, we're helping each other. Subscribe with my videos. Every week, we're sending one video. If we hit stop loss, we'll try to analyze how we hit the stop loss, why we went wrong, why we got nailed on that trade. If we hit the TP, we'll tell you again why we hit the TP, how did we hit the TP, right? Thank you very much, guys. I'm doing another video on euro pound now. I'll put it on the YouTube channel. You guys go watch it and subscribe, share it if you want to. I don't care, as long as we're helping one another. So if you're not on a buy on USDZAR, you still got time to go in. Thank you very much, guys. Have a nice day. Cheers. Kamikaze.